Keep it going for Peter! All his hard-won Waymo knowledge. So you're the one answering our theoretical innermost questions about the workings of the world. You knew about the call in the driver's seat of the Waymo. Was that you, or was that you? Yeah. Oh, suddenly he's like, no, I know nothing. You get a strange white woman yelling in your face, and suddenly I don't have any of the answers. Good. That's my dad's strategy against my stepmom, too. Now that you're yelling, I don't know anything. I'm going to read a book. Sorry, I looked at you in the eyes. I'm glad you exist. I'm glad someone with the answers exists. You guys, when we are on Google typing what happens when you put your dick in the tailpipe of a Waymo, this is the guy answering. We need someone with the hard-won knowledge, someone who really went there. All right. My name is Maxie. Valentine's Day is coming up, and my boyfriend and I have lived together for 6 years, just long enough to realize our love languages are not syncing up. She looked at him when I said that. My love language is feeling like my being type A is appreciated, and he doesn't speak that language. I feel like I've turned into my conservative great aunt, the one who's just like, he's lived here long enough. He should speak the language by now. God damn it. I like to make him lists. I think it's helpful, like a packing list when he's traveling so he doesn't forget stuff. He likes to take off without looking at the list, He's like, I don't need it. I'm like, you just don't want to give me the satisfaction. I think it's showing how well I know him. I know exactly what he's going to forget. Guys complain all the time. You don't want to, guess what's on a woman's mind. You can't read our mind. It'd be so helpful if we just told you, right? So I do that. He's like, what do you want for Christmas? Here's a list. What do you want from the store? Here's a list. What do you like in bed? Here's a vibrator. He's like, I don't need it. I'm like, you just don't want to give me the satisfaction. It's annoying. We've been together just long enough. I love him, but trying to make a relationship work long term feels like trying to get a little more life out of my disposable razor. Some days I'm like, maybe it wasn't meant to last this long. Just dragging it through all the rough patches, through all the bumpy parts. Like, I'm sure it'll smooth out soon. Feeling like maybe I should get rid of it and get one that doesn't give me a rash. Friends are like, maybe you should stop getting the ones you pick up at the dollar store. No, he is very high quality. He's very good looking. He's very handsome, which sucks because it's how my girlfriends know he's poor. My boyfriend is super attractive, which is a nice change because I feel like in this country we're so used to seeing completely physically unremarkable men with the hottest women. We are just used to this uneven hotness exchange rate. Men in this country are getting a lot more hotness to the dollar. Meanwhile, us women are like, I think I'd do better in another country. I feel so much more attractive outside of the United States. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but the universal currency is pussy. It is accepted everywhere. Except Britain, where they still really favor the pound. I really think we should take finance back from the bros and instead of trading Bitcoin, start trading Clitcoin. How nice would it be if we got to explain it to them for once? And they get to sit there completely bored, like, I don't care. I don't even think it's real. Obviously, there'd be some people that'd be harder to get on board. You know, the gay men, the straight women would be like, no, we're going to stick to the hard assets. You could never trade dick on the open market, you guys. You can't count on it in the stock market. Inflation is too risky. It could just go up or down at any moment. We all know it's unreliable. It's true. I think we don't get enough credit as women for how reliable we are. I have started getting told excuses for why men can't get it up. I'm of the generation where whiskey dick was perfectly acceptable as an excuse. But before I got with my boyfriend, I was dating all sorts of men who were telling me things like, babe, I'm too tired. Babe, I'm too high. Babe, everyone in the bathroom of the ice house is gonna hear us. I started to think maybe it's me. Maybe those excuses are fake. Like, sir, have you ever been with a woman who's so beautiful, you just got shy? I think I've been lied to. I was told my beauty was so intimidating, it just spooked the boner right out of him. Next time he got it up, I'm like, oh, look at that. I'm not as pretty anymore. Huh, wonder what happened. Wonder what happened. Dick lets you down. Dick lets you down. Vagina does not let you down. Dudes, you've never been out with your friends like, hey, man, you hook up with that girl last night? Nah, man, she got too drunk. She couldn't get it open. I know when people meet me, they're very surprised to find out that I am, in fact, in a traditional heterosexual relationship. They're like, wow, you complain about your boyfriend a lot. I'm like, call me old-fashioned. We got a cat recently, which has been awesome, except for we were trying to figure out what to name it, and we were trying to think of book characters we both loved or movie characters we both loved, and what an awkward way to find out we have nothing in common. We finally just ended up calling this cat silent treatment. We do fight over the dumbest shit, though. Like, we're always fighting over the thermostat, because he'll be like, oh, can you turn down the heater? And I'm like, but it's freezing. And he'll say, what temperature is it? And I'll say, I already told you, freezing. And he'll say, no, what does the thermostat say? And I'll say, well, it feels like you're mad at me. He's white. I feel like fights between white people don't last that long because it really takes the air out of the silent treatment when one of you goes to the other and says, can you put lotion on my back? Usually it's sunscreen, but it's winter. Thanks, you guys. I'm really glad you're with me on this. I feel like I get judged a lot for not being a traditional woman, mostly in my own household. My stepmom is the opinion that, you know, every girl needs a diamond ring to make her happy. And I'm like, Barb, I agree with you, but why does it have to come with a husband? Like, I'm not against marriage. I'm marriage curious. I'm curious about getting married the same way I'm curious about living in a van. I haven't seen a lot of people make it look that attractive. And other people, I'm like, oh, it works for you. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm never going to be that traditional. I'm not having kids. I don't think I'm chill enough for that. There's people who think having a baby would calm me down, chill me out a little bit, and those people are wrong and don't know how reproduction works, because to have a chill mom, you have to start with a chill woman. And as we've said before, I am not chill. Having a baby would stress me out even more. There's a reason people are like, calm down, have a drink, not calm down, have a baby. And it's a very scary time to think of bringing a baby into the world. Like right now, my boyfriend works in television and he's having to transition to a new job because the industry is shot. He's becoming a therapist. One of his That's not the joke, but if you... That should have been my reaction when he told me. He has to go through the therapy exercises so he understand what it's like for his clients to be. And one of the exercises was figuring out how to modify behavior. He's like, well, I bite my nails. I stay up too late. Can you think of anything I should work on? And I was like, gosh, here's a list. Thank you guys at Max Witrack. Have a good night. Give it up for your host.